Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Duluth, Minnesota, here at the Essentia Health Duluth Heritage Sports Center. This is the Battle by the Bay. MPH victorious in Game 1, now standing with a record of 1-0. Today they will face the Greater Minnesota Grizzlies. Grizzlies lost their contest yesterday. I believe they lost to the Canines. Good animal names here at the Battle by the Bay tournament. MPH again in their white jerseys. Yesterday's score 5-0. Alex Harlan perfect on the day. MPH outshot their opponents by a very wide margin. I believe they got 45 total shots on goal. They'll look to keep that offensive zone momentum going today against the Greater Minnesota Grizzlies. Grizzlies wearing black with the white shoulders. Take a look at the Grizzlies kits. And everyone's enjoying their time here up in Duluth, the north shore of Lake Superior. Everyone had to come up I-35 to get here, and that brings us to a message from our sponsor, Orange Cones on I-35. We're here to stay. Teams getting their last warm-up laps. I tell you, those orange cones, anytime you ever come up to Duluth from really just about anywhere, there's no shortage of construction on I-35 coming into Duluth. Really to last a lifetime and then some. Orange cones, today they want to let you know they're here to stay. Solid like a rock on I-35. All right, there's the buzzer. We'll get this game underway shortly. As soon as those warm-up pucks are picked up and the teams do their hype cheer, then we'll be underway. MPH coach Calvin Simon conferring with the referees. Talking through the details of the game. We've got a good fan support here from the 2012 MPH team. They played in the game just before the 2011 MPH team, and look at them, they're all here to support their fellow MPH athletes. So that's a good sign. Thanks to everyone at home, moms, dads who couldn't make it, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles who don't live in town. Thanks for tuning in to support your young person.
Welcome players, coaches, and fans to the Battle by the Bay Hockey Tournament, hosted by Northern Storm AAA Hockey Organization. This matchup features MPH Selects versus the Grizzlies. Good luck to both teams.
And we'll start out with Idem at center, Williamson at right, Kylo at left, C and Gilbertson back at defense. Little different roster today, so we'll watch to see how they form their lines today. Good face-off win from Idem. Williamson takes it back, slides it over to Gilbertson, who slides it to C. It's off C's stick. C trying to flip it up the boards, and there's a Grizzly in the way. Now up the left wing off the stick of Kylo, kept in, shot, saved by Harlan. Gilbertson looking to get it out the right side. He'll evade pressure and give to C. C looking up the middle. Williamson's got to work to get back on side. Now it's dumped in by Idem. Kylo gets in the mix. Good cheering there. Here's a chance out in front. Somebody shoot that. Shot. Where is it sitting? Oh, luckily for that goalie, it got under his pads. Because frankly, if that's not under his pads, somebody's going to get an easy tap in. So it looks like we got Setzfant at right, Marin at left, Hagen back at D with Sal, and Harmon will take the face-off. Harmon putting his pieces in place here. Harmon wins it. Grizzlies are able to get to it, and they'll take it right up ice. Good defense from Hagen. Sal picks it up. He'll turn up the near side. Long pass over to Marin. Grizzlies get a loose puck, send it just over the blue line. Now it's up the wall from Sal. Harmon will chase and try to steal one. Cleared by Grizzlies. Grizzlies flip one up as Sitzman gets a big check. Now Sal's got some space, giving to Harmon on the near side. Harmon slides it down for Sitzman. He'll change. Sitzman's check behind the net. This comes up the wall where Hagen has to get it in the neutral zone. He flips it up. And are we going to get an icing? Yes. So a clean line and icing. Changing those lines a little quicker this time. Short shifts on the first run through. Only a minute 31 have gone off the clock so far. And we're on to the third shift. So it's an average of just under 45 seconds for the first two shifts. Magnuson to take the face-off. Westrom at right. Flom at left. So I think Hagen was with this group yesterday, and he's back on D. Hilden sends one up the wall from Westrom. And I guess we're going to call off sides. Back on D, Hilden and C. This goes back to C. They'll send it down. It'll slide all the way into the right corner. Westrom heads to it. He was bumped just enough that he couldn't get it. Now C sends it back in as his line has to get on side. Picked off by Flom. Loose puck by the scorer's table. Sent in on net. Hilden couldn't play that. And Harlan had to think fast. This sent down. It might go on net. For no icing, will they change? At least some people are changing. Westrom picks it up. He'll keep it in. He gets it down to Magnuson. Kylo's on for Flom. Kylo, who's rested, tries to go to it. Hagen flips it ahead. Now Hagen's working, kicking it ahead. Magnuson trying to get a hold of it, and he does. He tries to drop it off, but only a Grizzly is there. Gilbertson now has to work fast. He's there. He'll take it behind, but he's got a guy right on his shoulder. Now he sends it up the wall where Kylo gets it over the blue line. Idem picks up the loose change. Now Kylo picks up the loose change. Kylo was tripped. Any call? No call. Williamson. Oh, and a great shot from Williamson. Gets MPH on the board. MPH. Took 4 shifts to get there. Getting on the board quickly. 12:02 to go in the first. Hagen in his own end. Sends it behind. And Idem now, he'll hustle to it. Idem's got a guy wrapped up. Williamson with the interception. He just got the goal. He dumps it in. Now Williamson tries to get in the way of it. Gilbertson on the keep in. It's off the stick. Goes to Williamson. He's got guys open in front. Couldn't find him. Grizzlies sending it around to their right wing. Intercepted in front. Oh, Williamson almost turned and ripped one. Hagen's got it in his jersey. Now he sends it up the wall. Dumped back in by Grizzlies. Hagen sends it up to Williamson on the right side. He tries to poke it out of the zone. That's off Harlan's pad. It would not have hit the net. Now Kylo flips it ahead. This gives Idem a chance to change. Williamson will put pressure on. Kylo changes behind the play. And here comes Harmon with a big check. Sal. He'll take it ahead. Puts it in the zone, but it's taken by Grizzlies right away. Sent ahead. Gathered in by Sal. Oh, bad bounce for Sal. Grizzlies lost the puck. This comes out to the point. We need Marin there. Marin gets a stick out there. Swiped at by C. Now sent out of the zone by Sal. Setsfant will put pressure on. Oh, Setsfant, get that. Now Marin coming. It's just bouncing around for someone to grab. There's Setsfant. Setsfant shoots it into the corner. Marin tries to get it. Now Harmon comes in. It's sent up off a stick. It won't be icing. It won't go far enough. Harlan will come up and play it. He drops it off for Sal. Sal turns up ice. He'll stop and take space. Gives it across for C. C turns and looks up ice. He's looking long. It's intercepted, though. Grizzlies dump it in. C turns away from pressure. Looking up ice. Knocked away from Setsfant. Harmon looking for a loose one. He throws the guy up against the wall. Now Sal with time. Up ahead for Harmon. Off his stick, it'll go clean into the corner. Setsfant will get there first. Setsfant tries to stick it through the legs. Sal on the keep-in. Magnuson hustles into the left corner. He'll play it off the wall. Setsfant coming in to help. This comes out to the point where Hilden will ring it around into the right corner. Setsfant is still on. Magnuson's on. Flom's on. Hilden is unable to pinch. Good hustle back from Flom. He'll take away the rush. Dumped down, no icing. Probably should have been icing. There was a check behind the play, and I think they're going to get Setsfant, who was in a long shift. Interference. So MPH to kill a penalty. (1-0) MPH. 8:53 to go in the first. I believe that's Magnuson on the face-off. Flom, the other penalty killing forward. Gilbertson and Hilden are the Ds. This bounces to Grizzlies back at the point. Good pressure from Hilden, or excuse me, Magnuson coming way out. Harlan will cover that one.
Penalty on number 5 for interference.
Again, Magnuson on the face-off. This one goes back, and Hilden's got it on his stick. He'll ring it up the wall. Flom chips it ahead. Flom's going to put pressure on. Magnuson will stay back. Good long pass from Grizzlies. Magnuson breaks it up. He's at the red line. He'll send it all the way in. Now into the far corner. Flom will get there. Flom's got a chance to get this puck. He'll send it behind the net. Eat some time off this penalty. Flom still with pressure. Pass off to the wide side by Grizzlies. Now Item is on to kill. It's going to be sent down by Hilden. Grizzlies looking for something. They'll pass it up the wall where Gilbertson will break it up. Gilbertson taking it behind his own net. Now he'll turn away from pressure. He's got Hilden in the other corner. Instead, he gets to the wall and gives to the right winger. Oh! Kicked up ahead by Westrom. It's 2-on-1. It's 3-on-1 if they hustle. Short-handed. Westrom's got it. Westrom to Item. Great tip chance from Item. Doesn't go in. They're still short-handed for another 47 seconds. That's flipped out of the zone. It's off Gilbertson's stick. Hilden with time. They'll be able to ice this one with no consequence. Hilden sends it up the near side. It's on a Grizzlies stick at the red line. Now flipped up ahead again. Hilden will have it. He'll slide it down the left wall. 27 more seconds to kill. Kylo coming in with speed. We've gotten, I think, 2 line changes already on this penalty kill, which is a great sign. And we're keeping fresh guys out. Sal knocks one away. Still 10 more seconds of penalty to Setsfant. Here's a chance if Sal can ice it, we can go down and forecheck as the penalty ends. Calvin is shouting it out. Here goes Kylo, full strength. Kylo, Williamson, and Item are on. This will come behind the net. Grizzlies looking for a breakout. Hagen can't keep it in. There's a hand up for icing, but Harlan plays it instead. Sal. Nice spinorama from Sal. Sal's got choices. He's looking for Williamson. Didn't get the bounce he wanted. Again, Sal has it. He'll turn at his own blue line. Again, looking for Williamson. That one was a decent bounce. Hard to handle, though. Grizzlies play it at their own blue line. Kylo looking for something. He's bottled up in front of the Grizzly bench. Hagen now just inside his own zone, looking up ahead for Item. That's off the stick. It won't be icing. Item will go to it. Williamson trying to bottle it up. Comes back out in the neutral for Hagen. Hagen backhands it across to C. C's at the red line, giving up through the middle to Item. It's off his skate. A good bounce for Grizzlies. Long shot. Not sure where it is. Well, it didn't go in the net, so it's no goal. 5:42 to go in the first. 1-0 MPH. It's Harmon, Setsfant, and Marin at forward. This one won by Harmon back to Gilbertson. He'll send it up the left wing where Marin backhands it out to the point. Here's a chance. Harmon almost picked one off. Gilbertson puts it off the wall. And Gilbertson plays it up just past Setsfant. Harmon will forecheck. Back into the near corner. Setsfant trying to get on top of that. Gilbertson will keep it in. Harmon is all alone in front. Knock it in, Harmon. .5:14 to go in the first. Good chance there from Gilbertson at the point. Harmon did get some stick on that. It was a decent tip. The goalie was able to get that one covered up and not allow Caleb to get the second chance rebound. That's tied up in Caleb's skate. Marin with a chance. Get that, Setsfant. That's sent up the wall where Gilbertson will have it. He turns to the blue line. Now he's looking up ice for Setsfant. Setsfant, can he kick it ahead? He can't. Bouncing all over. Now it's in the zone. Setsfant's going to go for it. Marin trying to take away that winger on the other side. And that defense smartly sent it up, but this will be icing. I would assume we line change here. .4:45 to go in the first period. 1-0 MPH. Now Magnuson on the faceoff. Westrom on right. Flom on the left. This goes back to Hilden at the D. Hilden puts it through traffic. Great tip from Westrom. Oh, Westrom had a big chance there. I think he was defended just a little bit. Westrom backhands it into the slot. Bouncing in front. Westrom again with the puck. Bouncing off the wall. Flom trying to get it to the point. Hilden has to quickly send it down into the corner. Flom trying to handle it. He's got a ref in the way. Taps it to Magnuson. Out in front and another chance for Westrom. Great shift going for Westrom. .4:23 left in the first. Westrom and Magnuson played together yesterday. They're developing some pretty good chemistry. Flom coming into the mix here. He's fitting in nicely as Hagen makes the move back to D. Good hustle back from Westrom. Hagen's got to play defense on this puck against a bigger guy. Pad save from Harley. Up the wall by Hagen. Again back into the corner now. Hagen trying to get it up the left wing to Flom, but it's dumped back down by the Grizzlies. Sent up ahead off a stick. Still alive for the Grizzlies. Shot left of the net off the pad of Harley. Slides into the corner. Hagen gives defense. Hagen takes it away. Now he'll head back towards his net. Backhand pass for his left wing, broken up by Grizzlies. Good presence of mind by Westrom. He taps it ahead to Flom. Flom trying to power through a check. Good defensive play by the Grizzlies. Hagen goes D to D. It's off the wall where Sal will attempt to play it. Bad bounce for Sal. And a bad bounce for Grizzlies. This comes all the way out to the red line. D to D for Grizzlies and back again. Intercepted by Magnuson. Magnuson with a little space. Magnuson trying to get free from defense. Now Sal with the hard shot. Oh, tippable. Oh, what a great pass from Westrom. Flom was there. Magnuson trying to get something going. C coming into the play. dumped out of the zone. Sal's going to hustle back. I assume somebody will change. Maybe not. Sal, he's got a lane. Don't stop me now. Come on. Get a shot, Sal. He'll take it around. He's got a wrap around there. Great pass. Oh, C just missed by a foot. Now Kylo's taken down. Sal's there. Getting it out to the point. Shot. Bouncing in front. MPH is swarming. Sal's got it again. Hard shot into the face mask. Item, come on, get it. Williamson tries to whack it towards the net. Williamson will keep it in. He sends it down. It's bouncing off the end wall. Kylo gets there. Kylo bounces it off the end wall to himself. Grizzlies finally get it back. Instead, it's going to be Gilbertson putting in the slot. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Good pressure from MPH. Grizzlies clear. It won't be icing. C turning in his own zone. Gives across to Gilbertson. Gilbertson headmans it to Williamson, who taps it into the zone. Item giving pursuit. Now Kylo, can you keep it in, Kylo? Yes, you can. Item will flip it up against the wall. Nice moves. 3-on-2 the other way. 4-on-2 actually. Long shot. Harlan should have no problem with it. Bounced out in front of Harlan. C had to pick up the loose change. Kylo. He's going to settle it down for Gilbertson behind. Here's a chance for Kylo to streak up the ice. Oh! Pass out to Williamson. Was intercepted by the Grizzlies. Now out to the point. Grizzlies with a chance. Oh, a big chance for Grizzlies. They score and tie it up. For me, that's one of those ones where we were having such amazing pressure on the offensive end, and the other team gets a good bounce, they get a rush, and then we're tired back in the D zone. So that's a tough one, but MPH, I would say, with the balance of the attack and the balance of the zone time. Now Harmon on at center with Marin at left and Setsfan at right. Harmon trying to streak through. He'll backhand it down. Setsfan hustling to it. Here's a big chance for Setsfan. Setsfan trying to get some space. He's got Harmon open in the corner. Harmon is there. He's pinned up. This comes up the wall. Hilden on the pinch. Hilden sending it down for Harmon. Harmon will battle for it. He's being elbowed in the face. No call. Intercepted by Setsfan. Nope, 2-on-2. Setsfan and Marin have to hustle back. Hilden get a little stick on it. Out in front, just missed. 30 seconds left in the period. That's off a stick. Get there, Marin. Dumped into the corner. 28 seconds to play. Harmon will take it behind the net. Gives it to Gilbertson, who gets it to Setsfan. Setsfan with a little stick under. They're going to call icing. They are. 15.2 seconds left in the period. 1-1 your score here late in the first. MPH with 10 shots on goal, 7 shots on goal for the Grizzlies. And there's an 8th shot on goal. It's sitting on in front. Harlan doesn't have it yet. So 2-1 Grizzlies now. And they get a quick one off the face-off. 8.9 seconds to play in the first. So Grizzlies feeling some energy. Hagen in his own zone. Sending it up for Westrom. Westrom takes it on his stick. Will he get a shot off? No. So the period ends with 2-1 lead for the Grizzlies. MPH gonna talk it over. And again, you know, those are things you can really notice and correct. I mean, for one,
scoring for the Grizzlies, number 19,
you got to talk through just that little factoid of like, hey guys, understand sometimes when your attack is so good, you got to really pay attention when the other team does finally get it out. you have to understand that you are going to be tired when you go back. And so that's goal number one. And goal number two, especially late in the period, it's just that attention to detail. You know, tie up on the face-off. Don't let guys get free. No matter where you're lining up, you've got to get your guy and get your defensive zone face-off responsibility. That's easy to correct, but I'm feeling good about MPH. Great attack, and I think they're going to continue to have the balance of the attack here in the second, and I'm expecting good things in the second. I'm going to slide down to the offensive zone. I'm surrounded by MPH families. Let's take a look at our fan section, the student section over there. I'm looking forward to a goal. We can maybe have these guys go crazy on the camera. Looks like we're going to start out with Westrom, Magnuson, and Flom, with our defense being Hagen and Sal. And really, you know, you got to think about just like the psychological part of it, the momentum part of the game here. Here goes Flom. The Grizzlies are feeling confident when they really probably got outplayed in the first period by MPH. And you got to settle that down, come out hard, and really get them back on their heels. Nice play. Here's a big chance. Flom is open in front. Oh, great pass. Put it in, somebody. Wonder if we'll get anything on the extracurricular activity in front. Flom's got a smile on his face, coming back and laughing with the parents over here. Grizzlies are going to change. MPH, same line. This goes off to the near wall. Sal works to keep it in. He can't. He's got to hustle back to avoid a 2-on-1. Great play from Sal. Sal turns it away. Now Magnuson with a chance to break out. Flom's got it up ice. He's at the red line. Loose puck for Westrom. He'll cut across. Long shot. Oh, it hit the crossbar. Flom with the follow-up. That's off the stick of Flom. Still live. Down low. Flom puts it up front. Sal with a chance. Lots of open net. It's in the goal! Weren't you just feeling that line? Line change. 2-2. Just what I'm talking about. You got to settle that Grizzly momentum down. And that is exactly what that first shift was able to do. Now it's Kylo at left, Idem at center, Williamson at right, Gilbertson and Hilden back at D. Flipped up the ice through the middle. Gilbertson will pick it up. He goes D to D for Hilden. Hilden able to get it up to Kylo. Now Kylo with a nice little move. Kylo's at the top of the circle. He's going to shoot for the far side, and it's in the glove. And the goalie is absolutely giving that. I don't know if they can see that from the bench. We could see it from this side of the bleachers. That goalie is overcorrecting to his right, and he's leaving a ton of space on the left side of the net. Now the goalie heading over to the bench. I would assume he's got some kind of an equipment malfunction here. He needs to get something like fixed or tied up. So it's effectively a timeout. Oh, actually the goalie is being seen by the EMT for a moment. So I don't see a backup goalie, so it's not going to be a simple process here. I'm not really sure how we will proceed if this goalie is ruled out. But the goalie is being checked out by the EMT, so he does seem, aware and alert. Of course, we can't really diagnose anything from up here, but we certainly hope he's okay. Nobody's rooting for injuries of any kind. 2-2 your score here from the beautiful Essentia Health Duluth Heritage Sports Center. This is home to both Duluth-Denfeld and Duluth East, and it really is almost a museum to the history of hockey in Duluth. And for those of us that just love history and also love hockey, it's a really neat place to be. If I can scan and show you some of the really interesting things here in the arena. Here we've got the banners for Duluth East. And I remember well, 1995, I was also a senior in high school and came to watch that season and the state championship. We also have Duluth-Denfeld on the other side, and Duluth Central, which frankly I don't think there is a Duluth Central High School anymore. I believe it's just East and Denfeld. And then way back on the wall here, we can see way back on the wall, those jackets are the jackets for the local parks. Oh, okay. I've got a report here that the goalie's lip is bleeding, which probably means they'll be able to get him patched up and back, and we'll be able to resume play. So really cool there. We've got the jackets for the local parks, and there's a great tradition in Duluth of outdoor hockey, which I believe is still going. And hopefully they're able to continue that into the future. I did hear rumblings that the outdoor park effort is maybe not the same, or some people don't want to keep it going. But a few years ago, Caleb was playing against Duluth teams, and some of the kids from the other association came up to the camera, and I chatted with them on camera and said, what's great about playing hockey in Duluth? And they all said the parks, playing outside. It's a good reminder just what kids value and they love. They value having fun, and sometimes they value making their own fun. So you get to go to the park, make your own teams, and make up your own rules. And let's take a look at our fan section over there. What are the 12s doing right now? It looks to me like the 12s are on their phones. I guess I can't talk. I'm technically on my own phone right now. But here's Sign of the Times, fans. They're all playing Roblox, whatever they're into these days. Still working with this goalie. It's a good time for a message from our sponsor. If you feel like you're going too fast and your trip is going too smoothly, Orange Cones, we're here to slow you down. You got the refs and the coaches and the EMT all conferring. Reminds me of a memory, it's quite a long time ago now. I think Caleb was probably a 4th or 5th grader, and it was a spring MASH game. And the goalie for his team got really sick, like number 2 kind of sick. And we had to play with no goalie for the whole game. They just played with the goalie pulled for the whole game. And it was an adventure. And it's a laugh that we still have once in a while. That goalie is out of the score box. And he's coming back to the bench. I'm not really sure what they're going to do with him. He's got gauze on his face. And he's heading to the locker room. Oh, looks like they're going to stitch him up. I'm not sure they have NHL-style facilities here to do stitching. Well, I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. I may need to pause this broadcast and restart one later. The ref's talking it over with Coach Calvin. So we've got a big pause in play. I suppose that's also a good reminder why sometimes you got to start a game early at a tournament, because you could have something like this happen which really slows things down. MPH here, I'll just get in on the bench here. Well, I'm going to take a little commercial break here. I'll be right back. Hey, Suzanne. Maybe I'll go have a little fun with those 2012s. Let's go interview the crew over here. Hey, MPH guys, I'm filming this game, but we got a big break here, so I need to interview some people. All right, come on over. Come on, get in the camera. All right.
I got it.
Your face is like really like filling the whole camera.
I'm next.
Yeah.
I'm next.
All right, who we got here?
Walker Andrews.
We got Walker.
Yep.
All right, how's the weekend going for you? Having fun?
Yeah, but not so good.
Not so good. Tell me what's going on.
We get crushed every game.
You get crushed every game, but
because we're having a great time.
you're having a great time. All right, what's so great about the time you're having?
Hotel. We get to be in the hotel.
The hotel.
Pool with the boys and just running around.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. What app is everybody into right now? Clash Royale. Everybody playing Clash Royale? That's what everybody's into? All right. All right, well, listen, now, would you rather be on the ice, no phones, moving your body, having fun, or playing Clash Royale?
Clash Royale.
Come on, someone said Clash Royale. That is the wrong answer. We are at the hockey tournament. All right. Oh, so tell me about the hotel. What do we got over there?
Oh, we got all these ball downstairs. It's very fun.
Hot tub.
There's like this. Get out of here, man. We got the hot tub, the swimming pool. We always hang out in Lucas's room and trash it. That's what Shut up, bro. You can't even text girls, bro. Shut up.
Who wants to kill you?
A security guard.
The security guards?
Oh, yeah.
Don't let that happen.
They hate us. Went to the sketchy part of town.
You went to the sketchy part with the security guard? I'm confused.
That security guard.
What schools / home associations does everybody have? We'll start over here. We got Shakopee up here. Prior Lake. Oh gosh. Prior Lake. We're on a run here. Oh, you broke the chain. We got 2 Shakopee and a bunch of Prior Lake. Bloomington. Chanhassen. Waconia, okay. And Chanhassen. Anybody different? We got Mankato, all right.
2 Bloomingtons down there.
And 2 more Bloomingtons. And another Prior Lake. So Prior Lake's got the biggest number of players, I think, on the team. Yeah.
That's why we say.
Yeah. So what do you think about the game we're watching right now? Pretty good. Who's got a key to the game? What do you think our 2011 MPH got to do to kind of break through here?
They gotta play more physical, so the student section gets hyped.
They gotta score.
Play
And then
physical.
they'll start scoring.
What do you think is going to help them score more?
Getting hyped.
Backdoor tap-in.
Getting hyped.
Backdoor tap-ins, I think.
Going bar down. Yeah, get this bar is.
What do you think? How is this team going to get more goals?
Hit the mish.
Hit the
Hit the mish. All right. Hey, has anybody noticed how that goalie's overcorrecting to the right? When the puck's on the goalie's right, you see how much open net is on the goalie's left? Watch for that.
Yeah, but we keep on hitting him in the dome.
Yeah, but that's shaking him up now. Apparently, they're doing something with his face. Something bad. He's getting stitches or something.
Oh, remember when?
Check that out. He's getting stitches.
Oh, well, there you have it, folks. That's your 2011s. Huh? Oh, they're going to replace the goalie. So now the word on this.
We're 2012s, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're 2012s. We're 2012s.
Okay.
And we're 2012s, by the way.
Yeah, I know who you are, so I came over here. All right, word on the street is one of the regular skaters is going to put on the goalie pads. So that accounts for why 2 players went back to the locker room. It'll be very interesting to see how that impacts the game. And there's a big cheer going up from the crowd. So I assume we've got somebody dressed. And here he goes. He's going to the wrong end. Okay, so
That's not him.
somebody has confirmed that the regular goalie is off getting stitches. And our E-Bug, emergency backup goalie for the Grizzlies, now getting some warm-up shots. He actually looks pretty good. His first couple warm-up shots actually look pretty good. He doesn't look like an E-Bug. It's always a thing, in the NHL when the E-Bug comes in and he's just some dude like he's a bus driver or something, but he plays like adult hockey. And then he wins the game for the Maple Leafs or the Canadians or something. So there's 13:42 on the clock in the second period. MPH has just tied it up. And Grizzlies have put their E-Bug in. And it looks like we're taking the face-off here in the offensive zone. So the refs remember where we need to be to start. And it is Item on the face-off. Kylo on left. Item coming to the middle. Williamson with a chance. And Williamson with his second goal of the game. So it'll be 1 for 2 for the E-Bug. He saves his first shot. Williamson, with his second goal of the game, gets the second shot in the back of the net. And now we've already cracked the code. Just get that puck on this goalie and tap in those rebounds. He's going to have a hard time being an E-Bug sliding over to the rebounds. Also, don't neglect the defensive side of the game. We got to outplay them and not take things for granted. That's off the stick of Item, back in the zone, knocked away by Gilbertson, still alive by Grizzlies. Now taken away by Gilbertson. Finally broken out. Up for Item. He's got Kylo open on the left. Finds him on the backhand. Kylo over to Item. Goal! And it's now 4-2. Good for those Grizzlies, going over to their e-bug, tapping on his pad, saying, hey man, thank you for doing what you're doing. You allowed us to keep playing today. If not for him, no more game. Harmon wins the faceoff, nice and clean to Gilbertson. Gilbertson back to Harmon. Harmon takes it in. Off to the right side for Setsfan. Setsfan unable to get it. Ooh, Harmon's going to go to the box maybe for a while. Just a bad combination there. Harmon just kind of gets in a bad body position.
16-13.
The good news for Harmon is they have not sent another person to the box. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, Flom's going on the ice. Setsfan's going to the box. Oh, gosh, Harmon's going to sit in the box for a while. Well, that's a bummer. So it's going to be 2 and 10 on Caleb. Well, Harmon will come back with 54 seconds to go in the period. They'll just have to hang out in the box during the second. Setsfan's going to serve the penalty for 2 minutes for Harmon. Power play for the Grizzlies. And I'm not really sure what the call is, boarding or checking from behind or something. Shot bouncing out in front. Here's Marin. Marin, he's short-handed, trying to cut to the middle. It's lost in the skates of the Grizzly. Off the stick of a Grizzly, out of the zone by C. Now picked up by Grizzlies. They bring it in the zone, stumbling into the zone. Now here's Marin. He taps it to Flom. Flom's one-on-one. He might go for it. Here's Flom. He's looking for something. Shot bounced out in front. Marin, shoot that. Marin's shot was blocked. This is icing if it doesn't touch Carlin. No icing. Hagen, nice little move. They'll speed up ice. Hagen's got to blow the goal line, taking time off of this penalty. Flom backing off. Grizzlies with 35 more seconds on their power play. Yet to set anything up. Marin tries to get a stick in there. It slides out in front, quickly taken away by Hagen. He lifts it up out of the zone. Long pass up to the red line. Grizzlies unable to hold on. Now Flom will take a chance at it. Flom gets it through an attacker, but Grizzlies are there. That's down past Sau. It should be icing. No icing. Maybe they're saying Sau could have gotten it. No, Max has it. Oh, he lost it out in front. Harlan. Good presence of mind from Harlan to get that covered up. Hilden comes on. He'll replace C. We should be full strength now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Westrom! Westrom's all alone in front. Put it away. Westrom has got it. Sets Fant on the left. Trying to get it through the middle to Magnuson. Couldn't get it there. Hilden and Sal work together to regain the possession. Bouncing puck goes to Magnuson. Magnuson back to Westrom. Dumped out of the zone. Knocked away from Sal. Harlan plays it off his stick. Sal backhands it, intercepted by Grizzlies. Out in front, they miss. Don't neglect to play D just because you're playing against the E-Bug. Don't take it for granted. Oh, it's under Harlan, and there's a whistle. 5-2 MPH. That face-off goes to C. C, good pass up to Idem in the middle. Williamson on the right. Williamson with a clear lane. He'll shoot and he'll miss high. Kylo tries to get it off the near wall. This should be icing. Well, I've been wrong a bunch of times today, but I'm right this time. It's definitely icing. Shots on goal right now, 17 for MPH, 11 for the Grizzlies. 5-2 your score with 9:41 to go in the second. Might seem like we're later into the game because of that long injury pause. Idem at center, Kylo at left, Williamson at right. Up the wall where C will shoot. C finds the corner. He scores from the point, and it's now 6-2. Really, I think the message here is shoot the puck. Not to demoralize that E-Bug, but in terms of just what are the strengths and weaknesses of the teams at this moment, that should be offsides. It's not. Right now, just getting pucks on net for MPH is going to be successful. Good pull. Grizzlies try to put it out front. It's off an MPH skate. Good hustle from Gilbertson. Long pass now off to the left side. Kylo over the red. Kylo cutting to the left. He'll stop at the top of the circle. Gets it down low for Idem. Idem shoots. It's underneath the E-Bug. Hagen's going to come up to forward and take the face off with Marin and Sets Fant. Marin's got a chance. Marin to Hagen. Hagen, oh! Couldn't get the rebound through. And the E-Bug saves one. Hagen hustling for it. Still at the puck. Stepping up is Sal. Sal breaks it up, gets it to the side wall, or Marin chips it into the corner. Loose puck down low. Hagen on the attack. He'll put a body on Sets Fant. Back to the point for Sal. Sal winds up. Gets the puck back. Sal down low for Sets Fant. Sets Fant out front for Hagen. Sal steps in front of it. Looking for a shot. He's at the dot. He shoots. Save E-Bug. Up the wall. Sets Fant covering for Sal. He puts it into the bench. And there's a whistle with 8:19 to go in the second. They're going to take this face-off in the neutral zone. Flom at left, Magnuson at center, Westrom at right. Kicked into the zone by Magnuson. Picked up by Westrom. Flom taps it in the corner. Magnuson should be the first one there. He's got pressure. He gets it to Westrom. Westrom's got choices. Westrom turning back towards the net. He'll go for the short angle, and there's a goal from Flom. .7:54 to go in the second. Not sure if run time is triggered in the second period or only the third, but we shall see soon. 5-goal lead was enough to trigger run time yesterday. Tapped into the zone by Magnuson. Now the Grizzlies gain possession. High up in the zone, knocked out by Flom. Flom cuts to the middle. He'll shoot through traffic. Good save, Ebog. Hilden on the pinch. He'll keep it in. Gives it to Magnuson. Back to Hilden. Flom again. He's checked. Out at the point where Hilden keeps it in. Westrom. He'll go down below the circle. He was having a hard time handling that. Now Hilden. He'll send it down low. It's bouncing off everything. Flom tries for the rebound. Magnuson, great pass to Westrom. Westrom looking for the tap in. Sal knocks it away. Now Sal making something happen. Sal. Oh, great pass from Sal. Just missed. Flom couldn't keep it in. Flom will track back to his blue line. He drops it off for Hilden. Hilden. He'll come up the right wall. Cutting to the middle. He's got Flom on the left. Backhand over to Flom. Just missed. Long icing. Let's see if the clock keeps running. Clock is stopped for now. So maybe the runtime rule is just a first period only kind of a deal. Face-off goes to Kylo, who gets it to C. C shoots it off a shin pad. Williamson trying to put it back up the wall to a teammate. Grizzlies are there. They'll send it down the other way. They're going to wave off icing. And it's up the wall where Kylo has to fight for it. It's lost in some skates. Now Kylo unable to get it out. Item there to help. Still in the zone for the Grizzlies. Kylo knocks the guy down, and now Kylo will giant Harmon in the box. They just put in the goalie from the other team. I think the E-Bug has been replaced. Williamson, all alone, put it in, Williamson. Good save. The E-Bug has been replaced. Williamson takes it back. We're shorthanded. Blocked by Item. Bouncing around here. Grizzlies finally get it into the zone. They have about 1:25 left on their power play. Bouncing out in front, knocked away by Gilbertson. Grizzlies with a shot. Oh, it went off the side of the net. From our vantage point, it almost looked like it was in. Under 5 minutes to play in the second. Pass across to the far D. Lifts a shot. Slides past Harlan. Now out to the point. Challenge from Item. Shot wide to the right. Gilbertson now hustling to it. Williamson will have to get out to the point. Dunk down low for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies looking for something. Flipped out into the slot. A little stick on it. Great block. Still alive for the Grizzlies. Backhand shot goes wide to the right. Grizzlies with the E-Bug. Harlan will cover. 35 more seconds on the penalty to Kylo. That's the whole penalty. It's got a different jersey. Yeah. All right, that's cleared all the way down. Played by the E-Bug, emergency backup goalie. This one probably a little more regular goalie. It looks like that's the goalie from Hometown Hockey who will face this evening. Hagen's going to put pressure on. Just 10 more seconds to kill. Hagen trying to take one away. Now Setsfan's going to step up into it. Out into the neutral zone. Grizzlies looking to get something going on the rush. Sau is back. Hilden takes away the pass. Picked up by Hagen. Goes up ahead for Setsfan. Setsfan has Marin. Yes, found him. Marin. Oh, great save from the EE-Bug. 3:33 left to play in the second. Hagen on the faceoff. This goes through the legs of Setsfan. Sau's going to hustle over. He's able to get it down low. Grizzlies get there first. Now Sau's going to pinch. He whacks it in again. Will Setsfan put pressure on or back off? He tries to angle it off. Hilden's going to come in. He kept it in for the moment. Now Hilden with a chance. Hilden walking to the net. All tied up. Oh, out in front for Hagen. Just missed Hagen's stick. Going to be kept in by Marin. Marin sends it off the wall to go into the corner. Grizzlies looking to get it out. Marin hustles to it. Finally cleared. Sau in the neutral zone off the wall for Marin. Picked up by Setsfan, who was trying to avoid offsides and was intercepted. Marin comes in and intercepts one. He gives it back to Sau. Sau, Setsfan looking in the middle for Hagen. Hagen. Nice pull. Hagen's hit hard, no call. Hilden will keep it in. He sends it down into the corner, just past Setsfan. Sent up the wall now where Sau keeps it in. Intercepted by Grizzlies. Flipped down the ice. If it hits Harlan, no icing. No icing. Sau's got to get back and play it. Harlan taps it to Sau. 2:20 left to go in the period. 7-2 lead for MPH. Here's a great chance. Setsfan was cutting through the middle. Can he get through? He can! Just enough of a bump that he doesn't get all the way cleanly. 2-on-1. Now Gilbertson is back. Hagen hustles to help. Offsides. Harmon is pacing back and forth in the penalty box like a caged animal hoping to get free. Seven 2 MPH. Flipped off the glass. C handles it. He'll flip it off the glass the other way. It bounces over a Grizzly and it's dumped back down where C's got it again. Here's an opportunity to fly. Tap to the middle. Still in the zone for Grizzlies. Again, C. This time he'll send it down for Flom. Flom's got it in the zone. Can he get through? He can't. Magnuson will get in the way of it. C at the red line. Sends it in the far side. We're offsides. Nobody's got a hand up, so I guess we're not offsides. Good long pass by Grizzlies. Missing mark. C's got it. Get it over to Gilbertson. Flom tries to get a hold of it. Now it's picked up by Gilbertson, who's going to try to rush in. Gilbertson with a chance! He got it through! Great play by Charlie Gilbertson. Makes it 8-2 MPH. They keep the pressure on with the EE-Bug in the net. So they get one past the third goalie. Can't just say we're up in the lead just because of the goalie change here. We've gotten one against the Minnesota hometown hockey goalie, who's now filling in for the Grizzlies. Not only that, I think the Grizzlies only have like 2 shots this period, 3 shots this period. So it has been a dominant period. Here's a chance on the backside. Grizzlies have an open player. C's in front of it. Now dumped in. That's a sign of being tired. Instead of carrying that in, dumped in. Magnuson trying to get it out on the far side. Westrom now, he'll get a stick on it. Flom is up ahead. He's at the red line. He's got a chance to beat a guy. And he's got Westrom out in front. He's trying to find Westrom on the backhand. 30 seconds left in the period. Harmon will come back next time there's a whistle. Magnuson with a shot and a good save. Now it's in run time. Harmon comes back to the bench. Item, Kylo, Williamson. Kicked by Kylo. Kylo gets it off to the far wall. Williamson will turn and shoot. And that'll end the period. So after 2, score 8 for MPH, 2 for the Grizzlies. It would be in run time to start the period. Really kind of just like an exciting turn of events for everybody involved. Grizzlies had to replace their goalie, who needed to leave and get stitches. So that's a tough break for them. Again, a lot of scoring against their backup goalie, who came in just as a regular player, putting on the goalie pads, just raising his hand saying, I'll keep the game going. And then also scoring against the fill-in goalie, who is a legitimate goalie who came from the game that's about to begin after hours. So we did score against both of the backup goalies and outshot the other team, I think 18-3 in the second period. So you can't really pin it all on playing against the backup goalie. Certainly we got some that maybe a more experienced goalie would have saved, but we also really dominated the period. There's your buzzer, 1 period to go. We'll play run time. We'll start out with Item, Kylo, and Williamson. Sal and Hilden are back at D. I'm gonna just hang out here instead of... No, I take that back. I'm gonna go on the offensive zone. There's plenty of space. I might film from the other side. Go Sal. He shoots in the glove. I'm gonna go on all of the other side now and get a look at really everything here. Get the moving camera. Sal, shot. Another shot into the glove of the hometown hockey goal. Williamson dumps it in. Loose puck to Williamson. Good hustle from Item in our left corner. Out in front, it's off his skate. Back to the point, Hilden will have a chance at it. He'll shoot off the stick, block. Item got it back, and it will be icing. And we'll come back down with the time running. Hagen is on with Marin, and C is up at forward. So that's a change for MPH. Our D's right now. Harmon is at D. There's your penance for getting a 2 and 10. Marin with a chance. He shot, just missed. C trying to get it in. Loose puck goes out in front. Pass off to the left, and Harmon's got it at the point. They'll give it up ahead for Marin, who sends it all the way down. Played by the goalie. 8-2 lead for MPH, run time. Gilbertson breaks it up. Now Harmon has to play one. Good check from Harmon, and not a penalty. C on the right wing, hard to handle. I believe that's Hagen coming in. Flipped out of the zone. Harmon on the defense. Shot. Save. Harlan is still alive. Harmon's mom not happy with her son at D. Worried that he's going to give one up. Let's see if he can live up to the moment here. Has to do his penance after that 2 and 10. Extra penance, not just giving up 2 and 10, but now he's got to go back onto the point, which he has Not used to. Kind of regretting coming over here. I'm kind of standing over the other team. Gotta hold my energy back a little bit. I didn't want to be right by the other team's parents, and I didn't want to be far away from the offense. Now I'm by the other team, so pick your poison, I guess. Hilden bringing it up. Sets Fans back on D. It's good for them. It's good for the kids to switch it around, see the ice a little different way once in a while. So you know what your teammates are experiencing. Harlan with a big save. Westrom. Long pass. He found Flom on the left side. It's off his stick. Sent back up the ice in the neutral zone. Picked up by Setsfan. Setsfan takes it behind his net. Going for the right winger. It's off the stick of Westrom and dumped back in by the Grizzlies. Setsfan backhands it behind the net. Hilden hustles to the corner. Now it's off the wall where Westrom just desperately trying to get it out. He can't this time. Dumped in. Harlan with the save. It bounces below the goal line where Setsfan defends. Loose puck out in front. Westrom, good presence of mind. He steps up and grabs it 3-on-2. Flom on the left. Dropped for Magnuson. He couldn't get the pull move. Now Sal and Harmon back on D. Harmon hustles to the corner. He gets the puck. Flom working for it. And it's out into the neutral zone where here's a big chance now for Magnuson. Magnuson drops it for Flom, who shoots wide high to the right. Sal at the right point. He'll shoot. That misses. Harmon's going to hustle to it, and Harmon kept it in. Can Harmon rip one? Nice pass by Harmon. Now Harmon for the give and go. Sal's back. Westrom's back. Westrom breaks it up. There's a loose puck for Harmon. I think they're going to call Westrom for something. Tripping. So 9:38 and running. Well, actually, they stopped the clock. Probably stopping the clock for the sake of putting the penalty up on the board. Or maybe just used to stopping the clock on a whistle. But it is a 6-goal lead, and that is the runtime standard. I believe just 5 goals is the runtime standard. Good shot, block, great block. That's Harmon out there with that block. And it clears. Williamson's going to be patient instead of aggressive. Item looking to take away this pass on the left. That will go into the bench. The Grizzly bench. Harmon back at D. Sal's playing D. He's kind of lined up in that left wing slot. Williamson and Item are the forwards. That's off the wall. Harmon steps up to it. He'll hustle to the puck. Now he turns with it. Nice pass up ahead. He's found Item. Item's got a chance to rush it. He could rip one here in the slot. Dropped off for Williamson. Williamson's just going to play keep away. Williamson will send it down. It's off the stick of Item. Won't be icing anyway, being that we are shorthanded. That's going to be icing the other way. Eight and a half minutes to play with an 8-2 lead. Third period so far a little anticlimactic here with the run time and a 6-goal lead. Item and Williamson stay up front. Setsfant and Gilbertson on the backside. Grizzlies win the faceoff, looking for the long pass. It's a high stick. Gilbertson opts not to play it. Instead, the Grizzlies take it in. MPH gains it on the wall. Good bounce for MPH. Williamson with a little speed on the right side. Can he get a shot off? He was sandwiched. And the Grizzlies, I got to hand it to the Grizzlies. They've had some adversity today, and they're just trying to celebrate every good thing they see a teammate do. So they stop a rush, and everyone on the bench cheers. That's good to see. Gilbertson behind his own net. Gets it up to Setsfan. Back to Gilbertson. They play keep away. They're shorthanded. Item comes back. He grabs the puck. Gives to Williamson. It's off Williamson's stick. And we're full strength now. Kylo is on. Item trying to pick it up. MPH resets, and Kylo will come in as his line mates change. Flipped up the wall where Sets fan unable to keep it in. Hagen gives it back to Marin. Marin looking for Harmon. Not really sure who's doing what at this point. Marin might be back at D2. No, Marin I think is our winger, and Harmon is playing the back D. Harmon up ahead to Hagen. Nice move by Hagen. Hagen looking for Kylo. Harmon's going to pinch down low. He keeps it in. It's off the stick of Marin. Marin lost his stick. Grizzlies looking for a breakout. And they get it. C is back along with Harmon and Hilden. I think C is playing forward here. He's hustling up the ice. Dumped in. Off the side of the net. No ice. Harmon. Ooh, his pass intercepted. Out in front. Now cleared by MPH. 6 minutes and counting. C putting pressure on. Great C. Marin trying to get to the puck. Now dumped in by the Grizzlies. Max Sau is there. Gosh, Max can just get away from a check. It's unbelievable. Harmon's coming up into play. Now he'll step back. Westrom gets it to Sau. Sau up to Marin. Marin, could he get it across for C? Off the wall where Max Sau sees C on the right wall. C's knocked down. Harmon is offsides. Trying to keep that one in. Shots on goal, 31 for MPH, 15 for the Greater Minnesota Grizzlies. Magnuson taking the face-off. He's got Flom and Westrom as his line mates. Sau has the puck at D, gives to Gilbertson, his other D. Back to Sau. Sau, good stick work to Gilbertson. Off a stick, bouncing. Now Sau has it. He'll just stop behind his own net. Gives to his left winger. Grizzlies are able to keep it in. Harlan with a good save. And the clock keeps running. 4.5 minutes to play. Kicked ahead by Flom. Flom's checked. Magnuson tries to get a stick in there now. Westrom drops it off for Gilbertson, but just outside the blue, and he goes back to Sau. Sau, good patience. Backhand pass to Gilbertson as they switch lanes. Gilbertson gives it to Flom. Flom will send it down. Magnuson tries to get there. Flom's on top of it. Flom powers it into the zone. 3 black jerseys there. Gilbertson on the keep in. Gets it to Sau. Sau, hard shot, bouncing out in front. Now Sau back on D. And he gets out of another jam. Sau, I think, might take this one. Come on, don't stop me now. Sau dumps it into the left corner. Hilden now back at D. He gives it across for Sau. Sau loses it in his skates. Sau, nice move to the right. He's just taking his time. He's got all kinds of choices. It's off the stick of Magnuson. It's open. Oh, from here we could see it was live. No MPH player able to get a stick on it. Hagen is on with Kylo and Idom. He's going to be the right winger. It's Hilden and Setsvant back at D. They're going to switch places. Grizzlies win the face-off. It goes back to Hilden. Hilden to Setsvant. Setsvant fumbled it. Grizzlies step in there. Now it slides into the far corner. Hilden will get there. He lifts it out on a backhand. It's no icing, just at the top of the circles in the Grizzlies zone. Kylo with a chance to go somewhere. Everybody trying to get a hold of it. Now it's back to the point for Setspan. He's looking to the right winger. Hagen finds Idom in the middle. Idom will cut to the outside from the dot shot. Rebound goes to the wall. Idom gets his own rebound. Now he's at the dot again. Kylo taps it down to the corner. Keeps it alive for MPH. Hagen slides it to the far side. Idom had a check. I was a little nervous about that one, but instead it's Grizzlies going to go to the box. Subway, McDonald's, there's the grocery store. We're talking over where people should go for lunch. Westrom with a shot into the glove. And the clock continues to run. One minute left to play. 8-2 lead for MPH. Dylan gets it back to Hilden. Hilden patient on the power play shot. Good save. The hometown goal. We're not playing hometown. We're just playing the hometown goalie, who is the EE Bug, emergency backup goalie. And another shot in the save. 35 shots now for MPH. That's fan. Taking it down low. He's knocked off the puck. That's going to be all the way down to Harlan. Played off his pad. Grizzlies hustling to it. They're not giving up, and they score. Shorthanded goal for Grizzlies, so they've got something to build on. That's going to do it for today. MPH will win 8-3 on the strength of 35 shots. And there is your buzzer. A real interesting one here today. And MPH 2-0. A good chance to head to the championship. They'll have one more prelim game tonight. It's at 8 p.m. Central Time. So we'll keep cheering on our team. Thank you for joining me. I will see you tonight. So from Duluth, Essentia Heritage Arena, over and out.